Different developers, same old shit. APB Reloaded is still a piece of shit game. And now I'm going to talk about APB Reloaded once again because I already made one video on it and it was a pretty long video, but you know what? We got to talk about this piece of shit game once again for the second time. So, if you didn't get the gist already, APB Reloaded, Gamer First and APB Reloaded. Well, Gamer First, they they were bought out by a company that's called Little Orbit, and Little Orbit is now the new company that's in charge of APB Reloaded, and they've had it for quite some time. In all honesty, the game is still the same old piece of shit that it once was, and quite frankly, I don't give a shit what anybody else says right now. But you know what? Let's just go over this game right now once again. So now, let's talk about Little Orbit. So Little Orbit is this new company that just bought up APB Reloaded. So now that means that, but because of that, since they bought up Gamer First, they get all the assets of Gamer First, including APB Reloaded, obviously, right? But here's the thing: is that these developers, I just think they're just pointless. These developers, it's just so funny watching these developers. You know, it's just so funny to watch. But let's just go through this game. So first off, let's just talk about how this game is still a piece of shit and it still has the same old trash in it as usual. Okay, so when it comes to Little Orbits, this company is just new on the block. I've never really heard of them. When I looked them up, all I see are just, for whatever it seems like they used to do mobile games or something, and now they're just moving up because they bought this game. Now they're trying to do free-to-play games or something. They're trying to get into the gaming market. That's not the mobile gaming market, just the free-to-play market. And these developers, they really haven't really done much of this fucking game anyways. It's just so funny to watch these developers. The more updates they do to this game, is the more they just fuck up the game. And it's just so funny to watch this game. It's so funny because APB Reloaded, when it was Gamers First didn't give a shit about the game. And it was just full of just Tiggs, the piece of shit Tiggs. Tiggs, that stupid GM or whoever the hell she is. Remember her just not doing shit and not even replying to questions, just one of those pussy moderators. I never trust any of these moderators anyways when it comes to these types of games, because all they do is just shill for the company and they'll just lie and make up bullshit excuses to save their own asses, to save their own job. But people like her takes, they didn't do anything to the game. They didn't even if people had questions about it, they just hide their ass behind a computer screen or something, or just stay incognito or something so they wouldn't have to answer questions. And when it was Gamer First, they would not update the game. They would not give a damn about anything. They wouldn't communicate or anything. And now we have Little Orbit that updates the game, but it seems like the more they update the game, is the more the game breaks. The more they break the game. It's just really so funny. And it's so funny to watch these guys trying hard to break their own game. Not on purpose, but it's just that's the way it's happening. I think the slogan for these guys should be, Little Orbit, we tried to fail, because they're trying, but at the same time they're failing. It's just so funny. And I've seen, statistics saying that the game's actually losing players. It's not actually. It's still the same shit. It's still been the same since Gamer First had it. But we'll go into detail of that earlier, because that was part of it was because of an update. But let's get into that shit. Okay, so for example, these guys, they make updates, but the updates aren't even. I'm not even going to. I'll just go into it. But the updates since Little Orbit is in there, they're really nothing special. Honestly, it's just crap. But you know what? One of the biggest updates that they did. One of the worst updates that they did, and I remember it, was that the fact they were trying to balance weapons, and they were talking about how they're going to make changes in the game and all types of things. And one of the first updates that they had in this game, it actually brought in, I believe it was I believe that they actually brought in a new weapon as well. But at the same time, what they were doing was that they were trying to adjust the guns, buff and nerf the guns. And what happens was what they did was that they actually nerfed one of the mods with it. A mod that literally everybody uses because this game is such trash without it. And it's improved rifling. They literally nerfed the improved rifling on it, which caused, because they changed the stats. What they did was that instead of making it so that it changes the because when you use improved rifling, it improves the range of the weapon that you can use. So, for example, if you shoot, let's say, for example, some guns have a maximum range of 50 meters to shoot their normal amount of kill shots. So, like, for example, let's say if I bought an AK-47 that could kill somebody in 3 shots up to 50 meters. What improved rifling would do is that it would make it so that the person that uses that AK-47 that can that can kill in 3 shots up to 50 meters, it would allow you to kill in 3 shots for an extra added amount of range. For example, improved rifling free gives 7 extra meters on it. So it would be you can kill in 3 shots up to 57 meters with improved rifling free on. And what they did was that instead of, the mod didn't even need touching. Like, they could have just touched other shit in the game and bounced it. But instead, these guys, what they did was that they made it so that instead of the drawback of the improved rifling being the bloom that was already there, the bloom negative con of using it, instead they changed it to it would affect the fire rate of the weapon. So that basically that would make it made everybody so pissed off because they just fucked up the mod, and it made it so that because there are weapons in the armor shop now, and from before there are weapons in the armor shop that had improved rifling free on them, and it just fucked up the weapons. So now everybody was angry because now they've messed up the weapons. So basically it means that most of the weapons with the improved rifling free on them are useless now because now it just affects and to be honest, it's just these mods are gimmicks anyways. Like I've said it before, these mods are just shitty gimmicks, and they're so stupid. Like, they could have just added a little extra bonus on instead of these stupid pros and cons crap. But yeah, they fucked up the weapon. And like, these guys just don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, they're just taking shit and what they're doing is just fucking up even more. Another update that they did was that they're talking about how they corrected the hit registry. But it's just so funny because here's another thing that I have a problem with this game. The hit registry is just trash now. It was really bad when Gamer Force was there, but now it's even worse. Because I'm like shooting people and the shit, like I shoot like 5 shots at them, but I don't even get an assist because the game doesn't even count the hits. So basically, the game allows people to tank shots that they wouldn't normally tank. I didn't even get an assist for it. I didn't get 30. I didn't even do 30% of his health. It just said it didn't even count. The other guy got the kill. I didn't get an assist for it. This shows how shitty this game is. And they just talk about we updated the hit registry, so now all the damage is good now, because it's just stupid, and this shit didn't even make a difference anyways, because the hit registry problem is still there. It's just so funny listening to these people hear themselves talk. It's a perfect example. And then we have these dumbasses now. And because there's new companies on the block, all these dumbass ass kissers are on the forums now. They're like acting like these wannabe experts. It's just so funny to see all these wannabe expert douchebags. And some of these wannabe experts are the same people that were banned from cheating when Gamer First was there. It's just so funny hearing these self-righteous douchebags. And you already know this community is full of people who have the IQ of a rock. These guys in this community are a bunch of window lickers. These guys are too stupid to even have a community to begin with. These guys in this game are just so dumb, so retarded. These guys are just big time dumbasses. And it's just so funny seeing these self-righteous people, all these dumbasses. I've never seen any of these people playing the game when the Gamer Force was there. All of a sudden now, they just make an account to go on the forums and now everybody's an expert on this game. What this game needs, what this game doesn't need. There's these fucking losers, man. On this website, I've never seen these guys on the forums ever. But yeah, these guys know everything about what this game needs and what the game doesn't need. But yeah, that's just so funny. And onto the point of ex-cheaters or cheaters on the forums. It's just so funny, man. Like I said, these cheaters come on the forums talking like they're pros or shit. This game takes no skill to begin with. Taking a shit on the toilet takes more skill than playing this game. That's just a fact of life. But moving on quickly to the cheaters first. But first, we'll talk about this company and how the attitude they have for cheaters. So let's go. The CEO of this guy, of the Little Orbit. So what he does is that he uses the forums to communicate to players, which I find is just, a fake way of showing the community that you care. Even if he did do it out of caring for the game, it's just an easy way to make because you can deceive people into thinking that you actually care about the game by commenting to them. And you see all these askers who say, "Oh, thank you, CEO," and all that type of trash, bunch of ass lickers. But anyways, the CEO made a post talking about how the previous anti-cheat that was on here, Fair Fight. The Fair Fight anti-cheat system, that was, I believe it was client side. What he was talking about was that what he did was that he tested the anti-cheat, and then for whatever fucking reason that somehow he got banned using it, and somehow that makes that the anti-cheat is bad. That's such a stupid excuse. And anyways, what kind of test would you even do it to begin with? What, because you get banned or something? That means that the anti-cheat isn't work properly. And to add insult to injury, this dumbass, these guys, he just unbans everybody that was banned by Fair Fight. Like, are you stupid or something, man? You allow cheaters to get their accounts back. Man, this is so stupid. And then why don't you allow the people that had their accounts banned for other reasons be unbanned? It's just really retarded. These guys are just dumb. Like, what the hell were you thinking when you're unbanning people that were banned by Fair Fight? You actually had cheaters that were banned by Fair Fight. So it was actually doing at least some of its job, right? But yet you're going to just unban everybody. Now all the douchebags get their account back for cheating. There's no repercussions. These guys are just stupid. So now all the cheaters get their accounts back. And the hilarious, well, you know what? I'll get to the community cheaters in a moment, because this is just so, wow. I just can't wait to talk about this some more. But like I said, it just shows the ignorance on their part. Just giving people, there's no repercussions for cheating, man. What the hell is wrong with you? Especially the CEO, man. What the hell are you thinking, buddy? Seriously, you don't even know what you're doing. You're just doing shit, and then you think it's a good idea. And then not only that, but you can't expose cheaters. Somehow, this hush don't tell stupid bullshit. It's just so funny watching these people kill their own game. Like you can't, these quote unquote accusations, even if you have proof of it, it's still an accusation of cheating. These people in this, these mods and these people on the forum trying to have this don't tell bullshit attitude. These people that have this don't tell type of attitude when it comes to cheaters and things like that, they're the type of people that you have to watch out for, because they're the type of people that if there's a problem with the game, like now, yeah, sure, there's a honeymoon period, but wait until the honeymoon period's over, and we'll see how good they are. But the fact of the matter is that those type of people that try to shut down whenever somebody's cheating or something, like, they're the type of people to look out for, because they're the type of people that will try to, if they know that something's going to give them negative attention, even though it's well-deserved attention, they'll just shut it down. Because these people don't care about what's right or what's wrong. They just care about if it affects their negativity. But if you give a damn about your negativity, you would turn that into a positive by actually doing something about it. Like, it's a typical corporate attitude where all they give a shit about is their own egos. They don't care about the game itself. But moving on now. So, there was this controversy where they had a streamer, one of the mods, I think it was. And the modder one of the employees of the company from Little Orbit. And what's happened was there was an ex-cheater that the modder actually played with, and it was so funny because these people in these companies are just so self-righteous and think they can never do anything wrong. Anytime they do something, they just never want to hear about it. I just want to hear this positive ass-licking crap. But you know what? Let's keep going for a second here. So what happened was that the person, I forget the name, but I'll put it up anyways if I can find it. The person that was the employee was running a stream, and on that stream she played with he or she or it. I don't know if it was a she, but I guess it's a she. She played with an ex or a current cheater. I know if that person cheats, but I don't know if they still cheat. But you know what? These cheaters never change anyways. But that person was playing with a cheater, and during this stream they were getting messages that, that person was a fucking cheater. And what that person was doing was that in the chats and things, that employee was just banging the shit out of people, just muting them, so they couldn't say shit because they know, that's so funny, man. All these stupid asses in these companies, these guys talking about, they're not believing people when they tell them that they're cheaters. Like you think you know best. First off, who the hell are you to even act like this guy doesn't cheat? You're this person that just came to this game. Now you want to be self-righteous and try to ban people for, shaming people for cheating? Are you stupid? But anyways, let's keep going. And this person went on the forums talking about it and just saying that, actually the CEO. The CEO came there and was saying that, the streams weren't a good idea because of the travesty that happened. It's just so funny. It's just seeing these people be so self-righteous. And they're saying that, and no, the problem wasn't that you're streaming. The problem was that you're doing it with cheaters. It wouldn't be a problem if you were just going with just playing random games on the server. The problem was that you teamed up with people, which causes a circle jerk mentality. Which happened when Gamers First was there. You had modders modders and GMs teaming up with streamers, other streamers, and it was stupid because, like I said, it creates this circle jerk mentality where these dudes think that they're like everything they touch turns to gold. Like these streamers like Kempington, these douchebags or whatever. But yeah, those types of people. And then because of that, now these guys will just kiss the GM's ass, and the GMs will kiss their ass, which causes, let's say, if a streamer was being accused of cheating, that GM will just knock that shit out. Let's say they get banned or something, they would unban them. Or something like that. Or they abuse their power. But that's an example of what they did in Gamers First. And the problem with this, that it isn't the streaming part that's the problem. It's the problem that they're just being biased and just going with streamers on these group sessions. That's the problem with streaming. It's not the streaming isn't the problem. It's just the people they go with that's the problem. If they went with random people, it wouldn't have been a fucking problem. Instead of just trying to just team up with fucking just popular people in the community, it's just garbage. But again, like I said, like these guys don't seem to understand it. And then you have these dumbasses trying to defend this employee in the community because, these fools, they think because they see this new company, it just gives them another reason to kiss ass to this game. Talk about how good this game is. It's the best game since sliced bread, since the invention of sliced bread. But yet the game's still the same piece of garbage as it was when Gamers First was there. The only difference was that a few updates that aren't even there to begin with are now there. And like I said, it's just really pathetic, these people in this community. And now we get to talk about the fucking cheaters. I see all these dumbasses in this game, all these losers that just, like I said, these people came out of nowhere. And also ex-cheaters. Telling people that there are no cheaters in this game. What the hell? Are you serious? They just banned a whole bunch of cheaters off of Fair Fight. You're gonna seriously tell me that there are no more cheaters in this game? Are you so dumb, man? Like I said, these guys in this game are just really retarded. These guys are window lickers. Like, they have the IQ of minus 5,000. That's their IQ level. They're just so stupid. They think that because a new company's there, they just kiss ass and nothing's wrong with this game. Everything's so perfect, right? No, fuck you. That's not how it works. If this game was perfect, this game wouldn't be losing community players. It wouldn't be losing players. It would be gaining players. In fact, this game was losing players when they made that shitty improved rifling update, and they were so fucking slow to like they were so arrogant that they wouldn't even talk about that update. They literally left it so that the game was like that for like a month or something. I don't remember, but they wouldn't update the fucking game right away. They should just revert to that update, but they didn't. Because like I said, they're too full of themselves. They just want positive, positive attention. One of those just those flowers and roses type of idiots. But let's go back to the cheaters, okay? So the cheaters, like I said, these dumbasses talking about how there are no cheaters in this game, and I've never seen a cheater. And you see all these fools on there talking about how the people that are saying that they're cheaters there are silvers. First off, I've always been a gold player, and I see cheaters every time. Most of the cheaters are actual golds, but there are a lot of cheaters there that are shitty players and are still silver. Just shows you how some of these people just need to just fucking just drop dead. Seriously, how are you cheating and you're still a silver or a bronze? Like something's like you're like mentally retarded. But that's like I said, going back to it. These fools talking about how there are no cheaters, but yet those same cheaters are the same people telling that there are no cheaters in this game. Ex-cheaters, by the way. Going on the forums talking about there are no cheaters. Fuck you. Also, there's actually a mass banning of people in this game in APB Reloaded. So it's funny, all these people say, "Oh, there's no cheaters. Oh, there's no cheaters." Well, guess what, retards? Guess what, idiots? There was a mass banning, and the CEO even announced that on the forums. So I want to see all these dick riders. It's funny because I see all these dick riders. Those same people that were saying, another silver complaining about cheaters add to the pile. Where were those same retards when the CEO was showing that there was a mass banning of players for cheating? Oh, that's right. You guys kiss ass, little orbit. Anything they say, anything anybody else says, you want to shout them down or criticize them because they're too stupid to have critical thoughts or critical thinking. You're a sheep. You're a follower. All you do is just be in the echo chamber. That's all you care about anyways. But it's funny to see these guys trying to talk about how there's no cheaters, but yet there was a mass banning of cheaters. So guess what, retards? Yeah, there are cheaters. And it's funny, these guys talk about mass cheating. Mass banning of cheating. Well, guess what, stupid ass CEO? It's your fault because you were the one who had banned all these guys to begin with. So it's your fault. Trying to act like you're doing such a good job. The reality is you allowed those same cheaters to come back into the game. Acting like somehow you're a hero, to the villain, even though a part of it was your fault anyways, or the majority of it was 95% of it was your fault because you abandoned these same morons that are cheating now. So it's your fault. So start trying to act like you're doing something noteworthy. If you didn't allow these same cheaters to come back and get their accounts back, this wouldn't have been a problem. But it's like it's so funny that these guys, why is it why why haven't I gotten my account back for some stupid bullshit that takes it now where I can't even access my email because the email doesn't work properly. It's been hacked because of Yahoo. They have a shitty internet email service. Why is it that I can't get my account back or find a way for me to change my password? But yeah, all these idiots that cheated can get their accounts back. What a sack of horse shit. I wonder why they did. Oh, that's right, for a PR stunt, so you can get more player counts. Which is funny because guess what? Now you don't even average 600 players a day, which shows you how stupid and retarded you are to try to follow the money and try to crowd please. That's what happens when you try to crowd please. You lose even more players than what Gamer first had before. That's what you get for being greedy. You're not allowing people to get a second chance, a true second chance. But here you are, trying to appease cheaters or people who have cheated before. You're a bootlicker and you should be ashamed of yourself. These guys, it's just a joke. It's really pathetic, these guys. Yes, there are fucking cheaters in this game. The only reason now that they are going all out now is because they have a new anti-cheat called Battle Eye, which is set up like shit anyways because there's still cheaters in it. It's funny that all these losers talking about, because I remember I remember all these idiots talk about, when Fair Fight was still there and Game of Thrones was still there. They talk about, oh, get Battle Line, all the cheaters will be gone. And those same dumbasses that said that, now when you tell them that there are cheaters in this game, their first response to that is that, oh, there'll always be cheaters. No, go fuck yourself. You're just a dumbass. You're the same idiot that was advocating for this Battle Eye, which Battle Eye isn't a bad anti-cheat. And now I think the big time problem is that these people that are in charge of this game, they don't know shit how to fix these anti-cheats, because you have other games that use Fair Fight and Battle Eye, and the problem is that they know how to make it work properly. But these guys in this community, like I said, there's some guys who are saying that they have a free version of this shit or something, or some version that's what some of these people say. I don't even know if that's even true or not. But all I know is that these guys are doing a shit job with catching cheaters. Like the CEO talks about how they're taking action on cheaters, but you still have lots of cheaters in the game. And first off, it's funny how you talk about you're taking action on cheaters when you just unban a whole bunch of them through Fair Fight. It just shows the stupidness in his comments. Like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about when he says things like that. You have to seriously have something wrong with you if you're going to say something stupid like that, but yet your actions show a whole different thing. And like, you have to go on the forums, and every time I see all these losers shitting on people that are complaining about cheaters, like there are no cheaters in this game. First off, those same people that say that there are no cheaters, most of them I bet are silvers themselves, or just like they said, gold plated silvers that have a gold plate, and every time people are better than them, they just get reverted back to silver. Because I find the funny part about it is just are those mentally retarded people that just go on the forums with their 30 IQ talking about, it's just another shitty thread from a silver account added to the pile, like that other dumbass says. Just so funny watching these losers in this game. These mentally retarded losers fall over themselves for developers that, even though they haven't really done that much to begin with, falling over for them like they're such good developers. It's just so funny, man. And secondly, most of those people that are defending on those forums, I bet some of them are closet cheaters. I guarantee you that, bad. I guarantee you so hard. These guys talking about, like, it's so funny. How is a game that was always filled with cheaters somehow not filled with cheaters anymore? Are you stupid or something, dumbasses? This game has always had cheaters. This game was a cheater's haven. And that's the way this game is always going to be until people start updating this game and updating the anti-cheat to where it's actually to detect cheaters properly. Because now cheaters, because now they have a slightly better anti-cheat. Now they're toning down their cheats, so they only closet when they need to. And I've seen it already. People closeting and people cheating, and I've seen them cheat. So what, are you going to tell me that there aren't cheaters? You're an idiot, man. You don't know shit. Like, seriously, these guys are just dumbasses. It's just so funny, man. But yeah, that's the thing of the cheaters. I'm not even going to waste my time talking about cheaters anymore. There's just too many dumbasses in this game. You have to go on the forums to tell them how stupid they are and tell them that there are cheaters in this game that they're closeting. Oh my god, man. These guys. And then the fact that they, like I said, the honeymoon period of these developers is the next thing I'll talk about. All of a sudden, these developers are like I said, all of a sudden these developers are gods, and they can never do anything wrong. Like, you had people defending these dumbasses when there were some people were actually defending the improved rifling update. It's just so stupid. Like, these guys are just retards in this community. But like I said, these guys cannot do shit wrong for them. There's always some stupid excuse whenever they do something or they don't do something and it's dumb. It's just give them some time. Like those guys on American Truck Sim, just retards. That's the same thing that dumb fanboys say when they don't want a game to take criticism. Why should I have to wait for a game or for developers to do their job properly? Are you, like, man, just some really dumb people out there. But that's just, like I said, that's just so funny about it, because they just keep making excuses for them whenever they do something wrong, do something shitty. But that's just one of those things, man. I just can't get that out of my head. But yeah, wow. One last thing that I actually forgot to say is another thing that I wanted to talk about. They still, It's been these guys have had the game for about almost a year already, and these guys still don't even have a hold to crouch button. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? You know, you're spending all your time on stupid shit, like the new game mode or whatever it's called, riots, some other shit. You can spend time to do that. You can spend time to nerf improved rifling, but you can't even spend time to make something as fucking simple as a hold to crouch button. Because I'm sick and tired of having to toggle every single time I'm in combat, where literally the key will actually lock, where your guy will just be because it's a toggle button. Your guy will be locked in a crouch mode, which leaves you fucking open for other people to do all sorts of shit to you. Because I can't even get up because my guy, I press it how many times the guy is still on the floor. They're spending time on dumb shit, man. It's really ridiculous. I can't even add a hold to crouch button. It's been almost a year and they still haven't added simple shit in. But they can make the game worse and add some stupid garbage. And these guys already, like I said before, they're making something a mode called a riot mode or some stupid nonsense. Like, you guys, like, what's the point of adding all this shit in your game when you can't even log in properly, where the servers are disconnecting? I don't give a shit about a stupid riot game mode, man. Fix your game first before you start thinking about some stupid game mode, which probably nobody's even going to care about. From what I see, some stupid battle royale garbage. Yes, because we don't have enough of those types of games already. All right, such stupid nonsense. Guys adding stupid shit in the game. Can't even add things that are necessary, like hold to crouch button, but they can spend time doing stupid crap to try and cash in. These guys are just greedy as shit. These guys just don't care about their game at all. And there's this update as well. They have this update. All the updates, I'll be honest with you, all the game content add-on updates that these guys had were basically, you know, these guys acting like it's their content, especially the developers. These community members acting like these developers, all the content that they created was their content. First off, no, it wasn't. It was actually gamers first. For example, the trade system and the weapons and the new weapon that they added in. That shit was already done by gamer first. These guys just came in and just did that. That's not their content. I want to see what these guys will do when they have to make their own content instead of just coming in and just taking somebody else's content. It's like that guy that you have in your group that literally does nothing for the whole time that you and the rest of the people in the group are doing, and then when the project is 95% done, the guy just comes in and does the other 5% and acts like he did all the work. The rest of the 5% is just easy shit. But he's gonna act like he's the one who did it. He did it all, or something like that. That's what I think when I see these little orbit guys with the previous updates that they had. So that's how I see it. Because, like I said, I want to see what they can do when they create their own unique content. I don't care. And first off, you know, it doesn't even matter because, like I said, it's not even really their content. They just came in and just did it. And you know, one of the problems that I have with one of their ups is the trade system, the way they made it. They literally made it so that you could not trade for how long was it? I don't remember how long it was. It was like 7 days or something. I don't remember. It was so retarded. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Again, you still have people defending that too. Like, how retarded, how dumber can you guys get in this community? Like, you guys are already dumb, but you want to get even dumber? You know, it's just, you had the trade lock system and it was there for 7 days. Not only could you not trade, but you could even use the marketplace. I use the marketplace to buy mods and things like that. How the hell am I supposed to buy anything? How am I supposed to buy mods if I can't even access my marketplace? Like, you guys are stupid. If you really need a lock system to secure your account, you're a fucking retard, man. You're a dumbass. You're fucking Down syndrome. All these just baby safe losers, you know, these guys that just go onto random sites and just put in their account information to get banned. Now, because of that, not because these idiots, now I have to lose my rights to use the marketplace. I would understand if it was for the trading system, but even then, they should have had at least maybe a 2 or 3 day trade lock. It's so stupid. How are you guys? Why do I have to lose your rights to use the marketplace, which isn't a trade system? It's just a bidding place on there. Why do I have to lose my right to use the marketplace just for your retarded ass to have to feel safe because nobody's going to hack you? First off, if someone's going to hack you, they're always going to hack you. It makes no difference how many trade locks or auction locks you put on the game. If somebody wants your account, they'll hack it no matter what you do. The best way to secure account is put an actual password on that shit, and actually have a way to retrieve your account. That's how you protect your account, not some stupid lock system where it punishes people for playing the game. It's so stupid. These dumbasses in this community just defending stupid shit. But you know what? Now that's out of the way. Let's just talk about the developers themselves and how they behave. So, you know, I just saw it so funny that these players in this community are just so gullible and so dumb. You know, people talk about, you know, how they're constantly talking to us. They're talking to us. You know, they're listen to our feedback. First off, you know, anybody could do that shit. You know, it's just so gullible. These guys, you know, first off, and you know, they have a road, developing road that they're following when it comes to making their game, because they're planning on doing things like, and it's funny how they're planning on things like the 3.5 engine that Gamer First was working on. It's so funny that it's still not even here yet. Like, that thing should have been done already. But you hear these guys talking about how these developers, they know where they're going and things like that. First off, it doesn't matter where you're going if you're in the same place you are now. It makes no difference. So it really makes no difference how many times they tell me about where they're going. I don't care about where you're going. What matters is that where you are. What matters is where you are to begin with. That's what matters. But you can keep telling me how you're going to be the best basketball player in 10 years, but if you're not in the NBA, what the fuck does it even mean to keep talking about how you're going to be the best player in the NBA or something? What matters is what choices are you making to get to that point. It doesn't matter how many times. Those are just fake words. People in this community are just so stupid, and people in general in these gaming communities are so dumb. A bunch of dumbasses, just so gullible. They believe anything these developers say. Like, I care about actions, not words. Words don't mean shit to anybody with a brain in their head like me. That's common sense. These guys keep telling me about how many updates. Like, these guys are planning on making there are guys after the 3.5 are planning to bring it to Unreal Engine 4.0. But you're not even at 3.5, so why are you even talking about 4.0 to begin with? Why are you even talking about that? What you be talking about is Unreal Engine 3.5, because the game is a shit fest. It's like Unreal Engine 3 point something. It's like how it has how many Unreal engines mixed into the engine. Now the game is fucked up because this stupid developers just did a half-assed job. But like I said, you shouldn't be thinking about Unreal Engine 4. You should be thinking about getting that stupid update, 3.5 update out to begin with, because that thing should have been here a long time ago. But by all means, guys, just keep making excuses for these developers. As usual, with these retards in these communities, you're always making excuses. I was somehow, you know, making excuses for these guys is going to make the game better. No, it doesn't make the game better. In fact, you look pretty pathetic. An already pathetic community full of losers. And just Down syndrome losers. Just losers and fanboys. I'll never forget the moment that I've actually seen losers tell me that this game is not filled with cheaters. Still, even though those same cheaters were unbanned, by the way, and got their accounts back, and you can see them playing in the game. But yeah, guys, keep drinking the Kool-Aid, keep being just dumbasses. But you know what? I'm just done with this video. I'm just done making this video on this piece of shit game. And I was actually going to use my max rank account, because I actually have, like I already said in my other video, I have a 255 account, but there is the problem. Like, these shit-ass Gamer First, this retards, especially Tiggs, fuck you, Tiggs. What happened was that they had this fucking server reset. So now, oh sorry, excuse me. So now you had to, because of the server reset, you had to reset your password. And now because of that, it means that I can't even access my account anymore, because these dumbasses now you have to go, because you have to verify your you have to go into the email. Like, they couldn't make it so that you could. Oh, this is so stupid. But like I said, the reason why I can't access it is because during that time something happened to my email account. I don't know. I think somebody, because you know these shitty email those email domains, like, they have shitty account security. Like, I remember there are times almost every single email account I've had has been hacked in some sort of way by some stupid shithead in Russia or something. And if you guys don't know, there's actually a Yahoo email account. Yahoo has a lot of shitty, almost a lot of Yahoo accounts have been hacked, and like I couldn't access it, access my email account because of that. So now I can't even log into the account that I put work in to actually test out this piece of shit game under the little orbit. So you know what? Fuck you, Tiggs. And now I'm trying to find ways to access my account, but it's just I can't do it anymore. I hope this bitch is out of a job. Seriously, stupid dumbass server reset, man. Fuck you. You could have done something else instead of just making people reset their passwords. It's so stupid, man. Well, like I said, it's like there's no way for me to get the account back. I mean, I'm talking to GMs and shit, and after their best, like, these guys are so retarded. Like, these GMs, like, they can't even figure out a way to help you. These guys they have these stupid copy paste questions or copy paste answers, and it's even worse. Speaking of copy and pasting, the reporting system is just pure shit. And by reporting system, I mean because now they actually had a reporting system, but even then, there's no guarantee. Their support system is very trash now. I'll admit that it was pretty bad before, but it's even worse now, literally. Because I just had I literally just sent I think it was over 3 months ago when I just went in to test the game of Little Orbit. I had how many griefers and cheaters that I reported. Griefers, people that just try to piss you off. That's what I'm talking about. People that just shoot you and just try to fucking kill you. And I reported those people. I didn't get a ticket response for over 3 months. Are you kidding me, man? Like, these guys are spending time on the most dumbest things, and they can't even report to actual cheaters. But you tell people to report cheaters, but you can't even respond to tickets, and the tickets are open. What the hell, man? And I didn't even get actual responses to my tickets. I got copy pastes to my ticket responses, and I guarantee these tickets are still fucking open. And you have the CEO talking about how it's unacceptable, but your shit hasn't really changed that much. Talking about how he has to hire more people in the... That's such horseshit, man. Come on, you should already know. This is a game. This isn't some stupid mobile game that you have. You need to prepare more for this. Like, these guys are not prepared. Every time I look at these developers, I see people that thought that when they bought this game, that they would just have an easy cash cow or easy way to make money, and all the money would just come and they could just repair a few things, and the game would just be okay. They would just ride the coattails of the game and make a huge profit. But now they realize that how shitty and broken this game is, and now they're unprepared for it. That's just stupid, man. You should have known. That's what happens when you get greedy. Should have known better. Because that's just crap, man. You can't start making excuses like that. There's no excuse for that. You should have came prepared when there. And yeah, sometimes the CEO says, some things are unacceptable. But that like I said, those are just words. Words don't mean shit to me. Words don't mean shit to me. What matters, the things that matter are actions. Actions speak louder than words. That's what I care about. And all these fools in this community need to start getting their heads out of their asses. But then again, that's not even possible, because all the community members in this community, all of their heads are stuck in their asses. It's super glued in there. So that's not even a possible outcome. But yeah, it's just so funny seeing all these wannabe experts in this community thinking they know what it takes to make this game good. This game will not survive the way it is. I mean, you have idiots in this community telling me that the game is good the way it is. If the game is so good the way it is, why are there so many few players in this game? Stupid asses. Like, you really want to tell me that? This game is not good the way it is. Changes need to be made. This game literally needs to be fucking just turned inside out of its asshole. Like, you need to just break this game apart and just build it back together. You cannot expect, unless you're just looking for a temporary cash cow, you cannot expect this game to survive the way it is. You need to fix this game from the ground up. Because, like I said, this game will not survive the way it is. Expecting this game to survive the way it is just a gullible, naive, and stupid ass attitude. Because, you know, those same people that saying this game is okay the way it was were the same retards that were saying that Gamer First isn't updating the game and not changing shit. But if somehow this game is a perfect game, okay, losers, alright. But you know what? I'm just done talking about this piece of shit game. There's nothing else to talk about because, like I said, I'm not wasting my time on this shitty ass game anymore. And you know what? Another thing, again, lastly, are the events. The events are just stupid, not worth my time. It's the same shit. Actually, you know what? I'll just talk about something else too while we're at it because, you know what? Why not? The events are still trash. The fact that the events are the same shit anyways. The only thing that's changed is that they've changed the gameplay of the events. The events are the same crap. Just the same fucking outfits you get every single event. And a weapon skin. I don't want weapons. I want fucking permanent weapons. And why are there no permanent weapons in this game to begin with? No headshots. No permanent weapons. Like, I really seriously hate the fact that I have to spend... In order to have a permanent weapon, I have to... no way am I grinding that much like, ever again. Like, I grinded so much when I had to get my first weapon. My weapons on my 255 main accounts. Like, you guys don't understand how hard it is for this piece of shit game. You had actually losers that would stay on the servers who can't get off their own fat ass and make their own money. They try to steal your money and try to teabag you for it. Because guys in this community are a bunch of bitches. But, like, I had to grind, like, at least 20 million, 15 million or something APB dollars to get the weapons I want. And it's just so funny because that same weapon that I grinded for, it got nerfed to hell. And it's funny because those same fools, they have no problem nerfing your favorite weapon, but when it comes to nerfing their favorite weapon, it's a problem. Like I said, I'm not going to waste my time grinding this piece of shit game. And, you know, they don't have no permanent weapon rewards. It's just some temporary garbage to make you go spend money on stupid armors. Fuck you. Shit's still the same. So these guys trying to use, like, you don't even lower the prices of this stupid shit. $30 for a gun? Get the fuck out, man. It's a fucking pixel. You're gonna charge you $30 just to get a permanent weapon? Either that, or I have to waste my life grinding for some stupid legendary, which isn't even legendary to begin with, like in my last video. It's just because apparently some idiots in this community think that legendary means it's supposed to be a unique skin. No, legendary is supposed to mean it's a good fucking gun. That's what it's supposed to mean. Legendary means to be above the rest. That's what legendary is. That's some stupid ass. If I wanted to get a different skin, I would just go buy a skin for $4 from Armus, or buy a different weapon or something. It's so stupid. But yeah, that's, like I said, that's all I'm going to talk about this piece of shit game. Like, these guys, like I said, you can't expect the game to go anywhere the way it is now. This game is just a piece of shit. It's still the same crap. And because of that, this game was not going to go anywhere unless they start getting their heads out of their asses. The community also. And actually try to see if they can improve the game instead of just talking useless shit. Because I don't care how many times they tell me how this game is going to be good in 5 years. I want to see how good this game is going to be now and where this game is heading now. That's what I want to see. Nothing else.